a princess with a platform. How feminist Meghan used her first royal tour to champion the causes closest to her heart, via 3 polished speeches and a very woke wardrobe. What Meghan said: "Everyone should be afforded the opportunity to receive the education they want, but more importantly the education they have the right to receive. And for women and girls in developing countries, this is vital. Providing them with access to education is the key to economic and social development. Because when girls are given the right tools to succeed, they can create incredible futures, not only for themselves but also for those around them." What our expert says: "The Duchess of Sussex has a natural grace and elegance that you might expect from an actress used to holding her audience. But her delivery here is completely authentic. I do not see someone acting these emotions. She is speaking directly to her audience." Not only is the speech written in a way that immediately connects her with the students, her delivery takes it to another level. Her body language, eye contact and pacing is excellent, giving her a natural gravitas without a formality. Excellent. What Meghan said: Meghan took to the stage briefly to present the Young Conservationist of the Year award to 15-year-old Sophia Scarparis, who started a petition this year to ban plastic bags in New South Wales, which led to a meeting with the state premier and her petition being debated in the NSW Parliament. What our expert says: "She shows us here how well she can present awards, not always easy to do as we have seen from the Oscars. Often presenters gush too much. She remains centered and engaged. She takes the 2-second pause at the start, always a good thing to do to center yourself and pull focus in the right way. She does one tiny movement and towards the microphone, which many actors do when they present, which is actually unnecessary. These kinds of lectern mics are designed to pick up the voice from the correct distance. It is always tempting to lean to them in, but you don't have to." What Meghan said: "I'm not sure if many of you know this, but a few years ago, before I had met my husband, I had the incredible honor of visiting troops deployed all over the world, from the UK to Italy and Afghanistan, and several other countries. In traveling to these military bases, I was given a very special glimpse into the lives of those who serve our countries. I was able to see the unshakable bonds between servicemen and women on the ground together, but at the same time to feel the palpable longing for family and friends while deployed. Once home, the need for that anchor of support from loved ones, especially given how much it accelerates recovery and rehabilitation, is immeasurable." What our expert says: "Again, Meghan shows how relaxed she is in this public arena. Her body language is open, her smile congruent, her shoulders relaxed and her neck perfectly poised. This is the mark of a true professional, being totally authentic. She manages to have energy and calmness at the same time. Many CEOs would like to achieve that." What Meghan said: "Women's suffrage is not simply about the right to vote for women but also about what that represents. The basic and fundamental human right of all people, including members of society who have been marginalized, whether for reasons of race, gender, ethnicity or orientation, to be able to participate in the choices for their future and their community." What our expert says: "She is able to speak about serious subjects with a heart-opening smile whilst keeping the sensitivity and showing her natural authority. She is a class act." The Duchess' every outfit was scrutinized over the 16-day tour, and she used her wardrobe to signal her support for a range of right-on brands. The veggie trainers she wore for a boat trip in Sydney during the Invictus Games are environmentally friendly, and made from raw materials sourced from organic farming and ecological agriculture. Outland Denim, the brand behind the Harriet jeans she wore on the same boat trip, and on other occasions over the course of the tour, revealed that the spike in interest in its jeans thanks to the Duchess' support had enabled it to employ a further 15 to 30 seamstresses in its Cambodian production house. Outland trains and employs female victims of human trafficking and sexual exploitation in the country. The Rothy's flats Meghan wore twice on tour are made from recycled plastic water bottles that would otherwise have been destined for landfill, and have been dubbed the most politically correct shoes on the planet by Vogue. Even her most high-end items included right-on choices. She wore a navy cocktail dress by Gabriella Hearst in Wellington, a designer who operates on a sustainable, less is more ethos. And Meghan's wedding reception dress designer Stella McCartney, who also made the navy dress she wore in Rotorua on the final day of the royal tour, is famous for her cruelty-free approach to luxury fashion.